Zeta Black here. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about this viral clip of this female, and by looking at her, you can probably already tell what type of profession that she is in. She says that she called Child Protective Services on her ex-boyfriend and lied about him abusing his kids after they broke up. And she said this on this podcast, and she's proud of what she's saying. She's laughing, she's giggling like everything is funny. But this is why a lot of men need the red pill philosophy. I'm not talking about the fake, fraudulent, counterfeit pill that people are peddling now. I'm talking about the authentic red pill philosophy. And what that is about men protecting themselves. That's what it's always been about. That's why it gets attacked. Anybody who becomes mainstream or is caught the attention of the mainstream will get attacked because the core of the message is about letting men know about the dangers of being with the wrong women or being in the wrong situations. Any type of conversations about the betterment of men is going to get shut down, or they're going to try to shut it down. And what me and others, especially me for almost 10 years, have been telling a lot of you guys, some of you guys don't care. Some of you guys are, you have decided to allow women to disrespect you. And you have not taught to learn anything because you think you know everything, but then you continue to get into these situations with women. And that is what the red pill philosophy is supposed to do. It's supposed to help you protect yourself as a man. But they don't want that. You see, women like this can comfortably sit on this podcast and talk about how she destroyed her boyfriend's life or tried to because they broke up with each other. Because she's so bitter about their breakup that she decided to call CPS. She wanted to, destroy him and ruin his reputation, ruin the opportunity to be a father to his children because she felt some type of way. How many of y'all want to bet the dude is probably black? How many of y'all want to bet her ex-boyfriend is probably black, and that's why she was so comfortable doing this? So we're going to get into this video. Make sure y'all like the video. I called. Make sure y'all like the video. I called like child services on this one. I called child services on my ex because he pissed me off, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done with this person, whatever, like, cheater, fucking piece of shit, lies about dumb shit. So, in your mind, he's all these horrible things, so he deserves to have his life ruined. See, this is the logic of the Western woman. These are the type of women that will tell you that something is wrong with you because you prefer to date women from other countries. I mean, this is a horrible human being. This woman deserves no benefit of the doubt, and I hope this continues to go viral to the point to where she gets the message that the majority, I'm assuming, like-minded people are against whatever she's trying to peddle here. I mean, she's sitting on this podcast. She has her tits out. We know what she's about, right? This is why no man should be trying to wife up a woman like this. He had kids. I called child services on his ass, and I fabricated everything and said certain things, and they went to the door, and there was a whole process. I don't even know if the children's aid worker still visits them, but and again, she's basically, I'm assuming that it is a crime to falsely call child protective services, right? I'm assuming that's a crime to do that. But women of today have, they are not held accountable. And this is why men like me get attacked. Because we're telling you, yes, you heifers can be held accountable for the things that you are doing. They don't want these women to be accountable. You know why? Because they are allowed to destroy the lives of men and get away with it. This is why this is funny to her. It wouldn't be funny if she has children and people try to get her children taken away from her.
He probably does, because what I said, like the way I AI'd that shit, you know, like real AI shit, like fake bruises type shit.
Be careful, fellas. Yeah.
Yeah.
She put fake bruises on her body. This is why we don't believe a lot of you domestic violence story having females, because a lot of you are lying. Okay? I'm not saying some. I'm not saying half. I think the majority of you are lying when you make accusations towards your exes, because a lot of times those accusations are proven to be lies anyway. And she thinks that this is funny to try to destroy somebody's life. Why? Because he doesn't want to be with you anymore. So you think that it's funny to try to destroy somebody's life. This is the type of women, this is the majority of Western women. They will do something like this because they're vindictive. Because if they can't have their way, they're going to destroy your life. Lies and false accusations. That is what you see a lot of. This is why you dudes need to stay away from these OnlyFans, Inst IG model females, BBL having, fake tits, fake face, all that fake. You might want to stay away from that because these people are crazy.
Pretty crazy.
So you fake bruises, you fake shit, and then you just made like an exaggeration story, and then
On their on his kids.
Yeah.
Like so, then they came and they were like, oh, like we're seeing stuff that your kids are being abused. You know, you could lose your kids. And I was just like, that sucks.
Oh my! Do y'all see how casual she is about this? No cares in the world. Like, oh well, that sucks. So to lie on somebody, because that should be a crime. I'm assuming it is, to call CPS wrongly on somebody and pretend that. I'm surprised she didn't file, legal charges in court, because I believe the reason why she probably was thinking of that. She didn't do that is probably because they would have found out she was lying and she would have got arrested. I think she should be arrested now. You can't be calling and making false accusations to get kids that he has with another woman, because I bet you he went back to his ex. That's why she was mad. And let me just say this: you got a lot of passive men out here. A lot of you men allow women to victimize you and get away with it. I did a video about a woman who set her boyfriend up to be robbed. He got pistol whipped and robbed by a dude that she was screwing. She and the side dude got arrested. The case didn't go anywhere because she talked them out of filing charges. Let me tell you dudes right now, stop allowing these heifers to get away with victimizing you. This person right here should be in jail.
We definitely have ants in here.
This person right here should be in jail. She should be standing before a judge accounting for her behavior. But she doesn't feel like she can account to her behavior. And let me tell you something. I guarantee you she did this to a black man. How many of y'all want to bet she did this to a black man? Because these females have open disdain and disrespect for you. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, because I only see this happen to a majority of black men. And there's a lot of disrespect towards us. So I'm going to point that out. She has zero remorse for this. She thinks that this is funny. This is why I go in. This is why I make fun of heifers like this and call them names. Why wouldn't I? They're clowns. This is clown behavior. And it needs to be called out. A lot of you will say, you need to stop talking about women. Talk about something else. No, you go talk about something else. And I'll talk about men being victimized by these predators like this. While you go and be passive and allow a woman to do anything she wants and to treat you any kind of way because you're used to it, there are other men who it shouldn't be normalized. Women should not openly say this in public with no fear of repercussions. There absolutely should be repercussions for this. But there won't be, because a lot of you people allow these people to get away with this.